Cooper copper peptides. Can I get a grip? Hey guys, welcome back to the Clean Beauty Code. I'm so excited for this video because we're talking skincare. We are talking skincare. We are talking my skincare obsessions. The products that I have repurchased time and time again. I have backups of ones that never do me dirty. And when my skin is freaking out, because we're human, our skin freaks out, right? Whether it's your hormones going crazy or the weather. Right now for me, it's the weather. My skin is kind of having a little bit more breakouts than I normally would, or whatever it is that you're kind of struggling with. These products make me so happy and always work, never do me dirty, and I'm just obsessed. And I just want to jump into this video and get started. So if you're excited for this video and more videos like this, then please like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into my skincare obsessions. Let's get into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it up into just focusing on face products and then body products, and we'll kind of get through them all. So first I want to talk about is the first category I want to talk about is toners. And I have two toners that I repurchased, and when I do not use them and I'm testing something else, I immediately regret it because other products just don't do it for me like these. The first one is the Anua Heart Leaf toner. This is kind of their soothing toner. I am obsessed with this. This is amazing. Both these toners my husband also really loves, and I will say, because he doesn't test products, he uses them just every single day, and he is like so happy with them. But anyways, this is great. It soothes out the skin. It makes my, breakouts kind of tone down and relax, because it's like, get out of here. It makes everything just smooth, like soothe out, just smooth out. And if I'm having like a little bit of dryness or eczema, or I have dryness from a breakout or whatever, this just really does it for me. It's so good. I do like 1, 2, apply it to my face. I pat them in my face. You can rub them into your face, but I just pat them into my face, and it like disappears. It just sinks right in. It literally feels, it looks, you can see like the consistency. Yeah, it looks like water, it feels like water, and just disappears. It's amazing. I'm a really big fan. Then the next one is a rice toner. There's a lot of great rice toners out there, but this one I just can't quit. I can't stop using her. This one from the brand I'm from. I know I've mentioned this a ton on this channel already, but this is incredible. I just got a new one in. Look how fresh. And this is also a 1, 2, and then I apply it to my face. This, if you have hyperpigmentation, this does such a good job. And when I kind of move to other toners, or I'm testing out different things, so maybe I'm not using my toners as much, I do notice with my hyperpigmentation, because I'm human, and of course I get breakouts, and the whiff of a breakout and I immediately have hyperpigmentation. When I'm not using this, I notice a really big difference. This is incredible. Again, sinks into the skin really easily. I just pat it in, let it soak in, and then I move on to kind of my next steps. I love these two toners, and I feel like I've repurchased both of them a minimum of six to 8 times, which is a little bit crazy if you think about it, but I'm just obsessed. Anyways, now I want to talk serums. Now I have a lot of serums here, but I use them for different things, and I don't use them all at once. I use them as needed, if that makes sense. So the first serums I want to talk about are these ones from Beauty of Joseon. I have one that I didn't grab that I also love. So this one is their calming one, and you can see I've been using this one a ton. This is their calming one, and I love this. I will mix serums together. These two mix really well together. This one is their glow serum. I prefer the glow deep serum between this one and their kind of similar in their own right, because I feel like it does a better job with my hyperpigmentation. This does a good job with my hyperpigmentation, but the Glow Deep Serum, which is the one I didn't grab, is a little bit better for my type of hyperpigmentation, which is pretty intense. But this is great. These two, I will do a couple drops of each, mix them together, and pat them into the face. Now, don't mix all your serums together. Mix ones that kind of consistency wise makes sense together, if that makes sense. At least that's what I do, and I feel like I never have any pilling or anything like that. These are great. I love both of these. And the Glow Deep Serum, which I didn't grab. Then another one that maybe if I'm not using the Glow Serum or I'm out of the Glow Deep Serum, which I just got in, and I'm not going to open that till I'm done with all of these, I go with this one. Now this one is from Anua, and this is their niacinamide serum, and this works really well on hyperpigmentation, but it also works really, really well on just breakouts and all of that. This is great. I mean, it's empty. You know I love it because it's empty. I really, really enjoy this. And if I'm not using the Glow Serum from Beauty of Joseon, I'll use the Calming with the Anua one if I'm feeling like I'm having breakouts. If not, I'll just go on with the Anua one. And out of those serums specifically that I've mentioned, my preference is the Anua serum or the Glow Deep from Beauty of Joseon if I'm going for hyperpigmentation or kind of just acne in general. And then when I want my skin to relax, calm down, like why are you acting up, I always go with the Beauty of Joseon Calming Serum. It's just so, so good. Another serum I love is from Good Molecules, and it is their Super Peptide Serum. Now, of all the Good Molecule serums I've used, this one is my standout favorite for sure. It is so incredible. It makes my skin look so good. It smooths out, I feel like, fine lines. It just does so much good. It's incredible. This is really nice. I do a couple of drops on my hand, pat it into the skin, wait 30 seconds, and then I can go on with other serums if I want, or go on with my face creams and all of that. Now I want to talk about some more oil-based serums, so they're not the same consistency, if that makes sense. First one I want to talk about is the Caudalie Detox Oil. I am obsessed with this. It's so good. I've repurchased this since I was like 22, and I am not 22 anymore. I'm turning 34 this year, and that's a really long time to be like loyal to a product. I am truly obsessed with this when I'm having breakouts, even if it's like big ones or little bumpies all over the face. This is, I just cannot stop using this. Sometimes I will apply it to my face on its own without face cream, or I'll mix it in with my face creams. If I'm having a really rough skin week, let's say, and I know I need to go on with my hydrating face creams and all of that, I always put a couple of drops of this in there, because it just makes the biggest difference. I'm obsessed. And I mean, the fact that I've been repurchasing it since I was 22, I feel like it's a testament to how much I love it. And then next I want to talk about, this isn't technically a serum, but it kind of is. So I'm putting it in this category at least. It's a retinol, and oh my God, it's so good. This one from Maya Chia, their retinol, incredible. This is a really, really nice retinol. I have used so many retinols. I've used tretinoin. I've used everything, kind of, I feel like, at this point. But this is incredible, and I like that it is an oil-based one, so it's really easy. I just tap it on top of my skin once I've applied everything else. It soaks right into the skin, just soaks right in, and it doesn't feel oily or make my face like feel like a slip and slide or anything like that. It's incredible. And I feel like having a retinol, if you have hyperpigmentation or anything like that, is the key to like the cell turnover and it going away a lot faster. This is so, so nice. And again, I feel like I've tried every retinol. I've tried so many retinols, and again, tretinoin. I've done all the stuff kind of throughout my skincare journey, and this one is incredible and super, super nice, and I really like it. Now I want to talk face creams, and I have mentioned so many face creams on this channel, so those ones, I still love those, but these ones specifically right now, obsessed. And I have backups of all of these. The first one I want to talk about from In Beauty Project, their Extreme Cream. I am obsessed with this. This is a new one. I just opened this actually this morning. I am obsessed with this. And you can replace on the inside, you can replace the actual product, which is really nice. And that is just ingenuity. I love that. It just makes first of all, it makes life a little bit easier. You just have kind of the backup, the small one, and you don't have like a big thing, right? Like a huge packaging. But this is incredible. I really, really like this. Again, I have backups. My skin loves it, drinks it in. It plays so well with everything in my skincare routine. It plays so well with my makeup. It layers beautifully. It sinks into the skin, and it doesn't give an oily cast that sometimes face creams can leave. And again, it just vanishes, but in the best way, where you're not feeling inundated with skincare, if that makes sense, and feeling almost claustrophobic with how much skincare you put on your face. It just sinks right in. Again, plays beautifully. And I also have a mini. I know I have a problem. I'm aware, but the mini is great. I actually just took this on a trip with me. I don't want to always bring the big kahuna. So bringing the mini is great. If you want to test this out and you don't want to buy the full size, which I totally get because you want to make sure it works for your skin, the mini is great and you get a nice amount of product. I'm just such a big fan of the Extreme Cream, and in general, in Beauty Project skincare items, I have a few more, are so incredible. And it really surprised me how much I liked their skincare, just because, I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty picky with skincare, but they're amazing. And I have a body product that I'm going to talk about in the body section that's amazing as well. The next face cream I want to talk about is this one. This is also from In Beauty Project. This is their Elastic Cream. Did I make that up? No, I kind of did. Elastic Skin. This has growth factors in it, copper peptides. Can I get a grip? Has copper peptides. It's so nice. And this one over the Elastic Skin, I like to grab at night more. It's just so nice. My skin drinks it in, and both of these disappear into the skin. And that's what I want. I want my skincare to just disappear, but do stuff. Does that make sense? Sometimes stuff feels too thin, or it's not hydrating enough, or it isn't really doing what I want. But the ones that do stuff feel really heavy. These feel like nothing. I'm a really big fan of the Elastic Skin. And when I use this, I wake up and I feel like my skin is like really like bloop, bloop, like dumplingy, if that makes sense. Like I feel like my skin has bounced back, snap back, if you will. It's really nice. I really like this. This one has a little bit of a different scent than the Extreme Cream. It has a little bit more of a, what's the word? Not Play-Doh that I want to use, because it doesn't smell like Play-Doh. It has a little bit more of a yeasty smell. And by yeasty, I mean, you know when you're making dough, it kind of has a very mild little bit of that scent to it, but you don't smell it on your face all day. You rub it in and then it goes away. But that is something to note, that has a little bit of that, whereas the Extreme Cream doesn't have that. But neither, like the scent on the In Beauty Extreme Cream disappears pretty much immediately as well. I really don't smell either, but there is a tinge of scent, and I know some people are sensitive to scent, so I wanted to mention it. Now let's move on to kind of face masks and all of that kind of good stuff. So the first one I want to talk about, another Caudalie. Okay, I'm obsessed with her. The Caudalie Detox Mask is so great. I apply it. This, when you're having breakouts, is incredible. You just let it kind of dry down. It's so easy to remove. It's not one of those clay masks that like grips onto your skin and won't move and you're like scrubbing at it. It's really easy to remove with water and a cloth, or however you like to remove it. It is really nice. I feel like it makes my skin relax and tone down when I'm having breakouts, but it doesn't dry the crap out of my skin, right? And it doesn't make my skin feel tight. It's really easy to remove. It helps so much when I'm having, let's say, like, I feel like my nose is really, like, all the pores on my nose are really clogged. This is amazing, and I am a really big fan. And I've been using these the same length of time. Amazing. And for when I'm needing something for my hyperpigmentation and I'm going full send with like, okay, we need to get rid of this hyperpigmentation, this mask from Beauty of Joseon is amazing. What is the full name? It's like their glow mask. Ground rice and honey glow mask. I am such a big fan of this, and a very little bit of this goes a long way. And it has kind of like little granules in it. This is my second one of this. And you know, like the St. Ives scrub, it kind of has that vibe, but you're not scrubbing your face with it. You kind of just apply it. And so you're not creating the same tears in your skin. I don't know if tears in your skin is the right description, but kind of messing with your skin the same way. But this is really good. I let this sit. I remove it really easily with warm water or a cloth, and I notice a really big difference when I use this. Now I want to talk about kind of acne and kind of how I like to deal with it. So the first thing I want to talk about is tea tree oil. I know tea tree oil doesn't work for everyone. For me, it's the best thing ever. So I have this one, which is not available in the US anymore. This is from the Body Shop, and this is their tea tree oil, but any tea tree oil will do. This one was just my favorite, but I'm gonna have to find a new one, but I love this. I put this on top of my breakouts, or when I feel like, even if I have a cut on my face, like I had a little cut on my face here, I will apply this to that, and I feel like it helps it heal so much quicker. It's incredible. I love tea tree oil. And for me, I find that this is one of the biggest ways that I can get rid of breakouts the fastest. Especially ones that are like little bumpies like on my chin. This is life. Next thing I want to talk about for acne, and this is one that I cannot live without, like all these products I cannot live without, and I always have to have in stock: pimple patches. A requirement, like truly a requirement. And I have a bunch of pimple patches that I want to talk about that I really like. So the first one here is from Good Molecules. I really like this one, and these are very sheer, which is nice, and I just apply and I feel like they work magic. The Good Molecule ones are great, and they're not super expensive. I know sometimes pimple patches can feel very expensive. These ones, very affordable. I have backups of, I have about 3 boxes of these currently, and I just kind of, I grab and go. They're in my travel bags. These are essential. Then the next one, these are from Peach Slices. These are these I have like 5 of, because you cannot go wrong. So these are for like really deep pimples that you feel, you know, are there. They're just kind of sitting there. The head hasn't come out. They're incredible. I have already used this full row, and you only get this amount, which is why I have so many. However, this is one of the only like deep pimple patches, kind of like the cystic acne micro dot style ones that I've used that make the biggest difference. These are incredible. So I like to stock up on these, especially for when you travel, because I feel like when I travel, my skin physically wants to fight me. I don't know why. I don't know why we have beef, but using this is the best. When I even start to feel anything, I put it there, and I feel like it, makes it calm down, go away, and I just feel like it pulls everything out. I don't know. I'm a really, really big fan. And then one I've mentioned 1,000 times on this channel, the Riel, their pimple patches. These are incredible. They're so sheer. They're so sheer. So these two I really like because they're so sheer. The Good Molecules and the Riel ones, they're so sheer that if I'm going out in my day, I'm not feeling super self-conscious or feeling like everyone knows what's going on my face. These are incredible. I also know there's ones that that are like heart-shaped or star-shaped or whatever. Those are nice too, but I find that these ones just work best for me. I'm a really big fan of all of these pimple patches. And I have backups of all of them. That's when you know. Now let's talk eye cream. Now I know that you don't really need an eye cream. You can kind of just use face cream under your eyes. However, when I am in the mood to use an eye cream, I go with these right now, and I'm obsessed. There's so many eye creams out there. Don't feel like you have to use an eye cream, but make sure whatever you are putting under your eyes isn't going to create like an irritation or clog your pores, because I do have some friends who, when they do use, it can be any face cream under their eyes, for whatever reason, they get a lot of those, what are those white bumps? I don't know what they're called. If I can find the name, I'm going to put it on the screen. But they get just little kind of marks. If they have really sensitive eyes, sometimes their eyes can get really stingy. So just make sure if you are using a face cream under your eyes that it's not going to give you a reaction. Anyways, I digress. Let's talk eye creams. So the first one is the Live Tinted Eye Cream. This is their Super Hue Brightening Eye Cream. I love this. It's so nice and it plays so well with my concealers and all of that. I'm a really big fan of this, and it does give me some nice little brightening because it has some brightening particles kind of in it. Really big fan. And next, this one from Aya Chia. I have been actually obsessed with this. So this is their Eye Achiever or something. The Eye Achiever Multi Correctional Serum. I love this. I do like 1, 2, 1, 2. It has a roller ball. And I just go tap it into my under eyes, and oh my goodness, my under eyes love this. And my makeup sits so beautifully on top of this. It is so incredible. I did not know what to expect of this, to be honest, because I feel like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like stuff can be really gimmicky. This is not. This is incredible. And if you're looking for something that's more serum-y, I wouldn't say like full. It doesn't feel like a thick oil or anything like that. It sinks into the skin immediately, and it has a little bit of a earthy scent to it, but not in a bad way or super like tea tree oily or anything like that, but it does have an earthy scent. It's really nice. I am a very big fan. Now let's move on to body care products and body lotions and all of that. Now I don't have that many like body products that I'm ride or die for, but these ones here are right. I'm ride or die. First, let's talk deodorant. I know that you knew that this was coming. You're not shocked? The Cosa Sport deodorant. This is so nice. I saturate my underarms with any deodorant, but this one I saturate, and I just go about my day, and I literally never smell. And I've said it once, but I'll say it again. My sweat really is smelly, and I sweat at night, so I put it on at night. I also put it on in the morning, and I'm good to go, and I never smell. It's wild. And like Dove, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be Dove, even. What's that one with the guy who rides the horse? It's a men's deodorant. Before I actually used this deodorant, I've tried so many, but I would also use men's deodorant because it just worked better for me, and I just really like the smells. But nothing was better than this. I am a really, really big fan. I'm obsessed. Anyways, I digress. Now let's talk like body retinol and body creams. The first one, this is from In Beauty Project. This is kind of an exfoliator, AHA, BHA type body lotion. I am obsessed with this, like so deeply. This is incredible. I will apply it where I feel like I need it. So my chest, my back, and my arms, because I do have some KP on there, and also I do get some like eczema and all of that, and so I will use that on my body. And with hyperpigmentation on my body, even when I'm having breakouts, I feel like sometimes going with something that's an exfoliator to kind of get rid of that like layer of skin that's like holding everything in and keeping everything clogged, if that makes sense, is incredible. I love this. And even if you feel like you get clogged pores other places on your body, this is really nice for that as well. I am a really, really big fan of this, and I've used it truly all over my body. This is my favorite for my arms, my chest, and my back. I use this probably max twice a week, and I use it mainly on, again, my chest, my back, my arms, but if I feel like I need it other places, I will use it other places. And this is incredible. This In Beauty Project body lotion, body serum. Is it considered a serum? I feel like it is. Yeah. Body serum is incredible. And I feel like it does such a good job at helping with clogged pores on my body, but then also for hyperpigmentation, cell turnover, all of that. I'm a really big fan of this. I want to talk about retinols and all of that. First one. No one shocked. The first body retinol. I am obsessed with this. This is so good. It's also $20. Please. I know they actually just changed their packaging. but this is their older packaging, but I am obsessed with this because this is one I have so many backups of. I'm obsessed. But this is incredible. I use it on my chest and back mainly, or where I feel like I need some help with my hyperpigmentation, or I feel like, you know, I have bumpies or whatever. I will use this and it makes such a big difference. And if you struggle with hyperpigmentation on your body that lasts for years, which for me, body hyperpigmentation in general, before I started using body retinol, 4 years. And I'm not saying 4 years, I'm saying 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Like 1, 2, 3, 4 years. I would have to be fighting for my life to try to get rid of it naturally, and just kind of let it heal itself. This is incredible and I am obsessed. And then this one. This one is a retinol alternative from the brand Iota. I've talked about this a ton. I am a really, really big fan. It's called their Matcha Plus. Wait, no, I made it was close enough. Super Matcha Plus. I really like this. And this on my arms specifically, I love, like, if I'm, you know, KP can kind of give you some hyperpigmentation and all that. For my arms, for my chest, oh my gosh, it's so good. And if I'm having really bad, like, eczema or anything like that on my body, like all over my body, it doesn't have to be a specific area. This is incredible. And yeah, that is it. That is it for my skincare obsessions. I really feel like creating a good, like, routine in the sense of just having products that, you know, no matter what your skin is going through, whether it's breakouts, you're having hyperpigmentation, you're getting melasma, whatever it is that your skin is going through, you're breaking out because of the earth is on fire, or it's super cold, super hot, you're super sweaty, someone's annoying you. Okay, maybe someone's stressing you out. Whatever it is that you're going through, I feel like it's so frustrating when you don't have products that you can just grab and you have to kind of experiment, or you have to wait for something to come in, or you have to go to the store to grab it. It's nice to just have what you need right in front of you, and that is this routine. And I am so unbelievably happy with it, and I feel like my skin is so happy. And yeah, that is it. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.